Hello, it is I, Cabria. I am back with another video, another late video at that. I should have done this 5 days ago. This is April releases, the April release book haul, or whatever I call this. So once again, I had about, I don't know how many books I got this month. I don't think this video should be quite as long as last time. I'm hoping not, because recently my videos have just been running long. But these videos were late because I've been working, get a daycare now, be there 8 to 10 hours, and I'm just tired most days. Today I was off, and yesterday I was off because yesterday I had an exam, and today is my birthday. It's May 5th. Today is my 22nd birthday. And so now that I'm home, I was here most of the day, and I thought about doing the video before I went out to dinner, but I was like, I may as well wait, because then I'll already be dressed. And I almost came home and put on my pajamas, but before I started undressing, I was like, gotta do my video. Anyway, that's a lot of background that wasn't necessary. And so once again, this is the books April releases book haul. So all the books that came out last month that I got. As usual, it's quite a few. The first one we're going to start with is Blessed Monsters. I'm not gonna lie, I was super excited for this book at first. This is by Emily A. Duncan. Oh no, a book fell. 2 books fell. There's a lot of books on my bed. But Blessed Monsters by Emily A. Duncan. This is the 3rd book in the, I just say Wicked Saints, but what's it called? The Something Dark and Holy trilogy. It's the 3rd book in that. The 1st book is Wicked Saints. I was super excited for this to come out. It's the 3rd book of a series, and like I told y'all before, I try not to read a series until it's completed. And so this is the 3rd book, and I was like, I could finally start reading them. And of course, the day that it says it's out for delivery, which was the day it came out, is the day I found out all the problematic stuff this author did, and now I'm like super disappointed. So, she has done a lot of problematic things and said a lot of problematic stuff. But yeah, and then we have, and that book came out April 6th, as well as this one, House of Hollow by Crystal Sutherland. Heard it was like spooky. Let's see. So yeah, this is like a darkly seductive, twisty modern day fairy tale. That's how it's described. This is one of many examples of I really like the cover, and I kept hearing so much about it for the longest before it remotely came out that I knew it was going to be a pre-order. Because of course all the books here are pre-orders that came in book boxes. Another one, The Cost of Knowing by Brittany Morris. Now I love her. I love this. Like I said, I'm pretty sure I said this in another video. There are so many blue books this year, and it's just so precious. This author wrote Slay. She wrote Slay. I need that book. The past is only half your story. Look at that. I'm trying to remember what they said they brought me in. Because they compared it to like 2 stories I loved. I'm pretty sure History Is All You Left Me is one of the stories they compared it to, and it's one of my favorite books. So I knew that I had to have it. Yeah, I'm super excited for this one. Then we have, that's not it yet. The Sky Blues, Robbie Couch. I heard a lot about this. It's queer, it's blue. I wanted it. And then of course Tyler Oakley. And like, I'm not a big YouTube person. I don't really care for watching people, which is ironic, I know. But I don't really watch TV or watch YouTube videos or anything. But when I was a freshman in high school, I used to love Tyler Oakley the few times I would go on YouTube. And so the fact that he had something to say about this, a lot of positive things to say about this, really made me want it more. Because we're queer. Somewhere Between Bitter and Sweet. Right here. It's such a pretty cover. Look at this. Do I know what this is about? No. Home is not a place, it's a heartbeat. And it's about navigating first love and discovering where they belong in order to save a place they call home. I don't even know what made me get this one. Like I said, when it comes to pre-ordering books, it's usually, if I recognize an author 9 times out of 10, I'm probably going to pre-order it. If it's part of a series that I have, I'm definitely 100% going to pre-order it. If it's gay, 9 times out of 10, I'm going to pre-order it, whether or not I know what it's about. And if I just hear so much about it over and over and over again that I get excited for it, even if I don't know anything about it, I'm going to pre-order it. Do I remember what category this fell in? No. But I got it. I seriously sometimes want to just, like, read the summary thing to y'all, but, like, I know that would take up so much time, and no one truly wants to hear me read. Also got the Infinity Quartz, which I'm pretty sure this one is at least a little queer. I'm trying to remember. Truly have no idea. I don't even remember knowing about this book. I just remember pre-ordering it. But I think I pre-ordered it before I knew that there was some some woman-loving woman representation in here. I really just be talking. But yeah, I'm pretty sure there's some queer representation. But I pre-ordered it before I knew that, and also this cover is so pretty. This is by Akemi Dawn Bowman. It's just so pretty, and the artwork for it, because there's a pre-order sensitive, but you don't even have to pre-order to get it. There's a link with the artwork, and it's so pretty. What Beauty There Is by Corey Anderson, another blue book, and it's super pretty. I had an arc of this book. I think that's what made me get it, because I had an arc of this book, a digital arc, and I was like, I want it physically. It's been a minute since I've read it, but I think I really enjoyed it, and it was like, you just feel so much when you're reading the story, and, I just, to understand the truth, you have to start at the beginning. Choices, they come at a price. It's just, I have no idea how to describe it. If y'all don't know, I talk so much, but I'm always at a loss for words. I would say give it a chance, if nothing else. I read so much and I retain so little. So this was all April 6th books. Going to April 13th. There are 2 books that I have for April 13th. One of which I don't even have. Malice by Heather Walter. It's a gay... Is it Snow White? It's either Snow White or Sleeping Beauty. I think it's Sleeping Beauty. It's a gay Sleeping Beauty story. Yeah. It's a dark retelling of Sleeping Beauty, and it's gay, which is all I need. That's all I needed. It was a gay retelling fairy tale. That's all I needed. And I bought it. I have a digital arc of that too. Did I finish it? No. And that's just because I had a lot going on. But do I want to? 100%, because it's really interesting so far. The other book that came out April 13th that I still haven't gotten, this one I had sent to a bookstore instead of sit here, and I've still have not had the opportunity to go get it, which is Victory's Greater Than Death by Charlie Jane Anders. This is another one I had a digital arc of, and I mostly enjoyed it. I'm not really a space girl. I don't really care for sci-fi too much, or especially ones based in space, but like it was pretty interesting, and it was queer, so it makes everything that much better. And then we have April 20th books. First book I'm going to show y'all, which is Steeped in Gold by Sienna Smart, and it's so pretty. This was such a highly anticipated book, and I'm so happy to finally have it. This is an Owl Crate cover, Owl Crate's exclusive cover. Like, first of all, look at that. I love etched designs on book covers. But also, I mean, I know I've showed y'all this because of my other video, but if you haven't seen it, I showed y'all this in the Outcrate unboxing, but that's so pretty. I just can't wait. It's upsetting because I definitely won't be reading it until the series is completed, but it's pretty to have. And it sucks because I probably won't have any more Outcrate covers of this, because usually Outcrate would, if they do a first book of a series in a book box, the next year or the year after, whenever the other sequels come out, they'll usually do, like, you could buy the next book separately or whatever with their exclusive designs, but this shouldn't be high, and I don't be wanting to pay it, so I'm not going to do it. But I tell you, I be wanting it. Next book, Canon Waiting by Becky Albertalli. Now, this book is an example of, I know the author, so I wanted it. I don't personally know her, but I know of the author. I love Becky Albertalli. I've read most of her books. I think I've read all but one, which was her most recent one before this one. So I love her. And so when I saw she was coming out with the book, I was like, I have to have it. I'm pretty sure there's some theater stuff going on in here, so that'll be interesting. I will be honest, if it weren't Becky Albertalli's name here, it probably wouldn't be something I'd be all that interested in. But it's her, so I'm gonna give it a chance. She Drives Me Crazy by Kelly Quinlan. It's gay. What more can I say? That's it. And also, look at that artwork. Look at that cover. Look at that pink to purple. It's gay. I wanted it, so I got it. Do I know anything else about it except that they possibly play basketball and maybe one is a cheerleader? No. That's all I know. It's gay. The Key to You and Me. What do I know about it? It's gay. It's gay, and that's all I needed to know. I promise you guys, I know I say this often, but I rarely know what these books are about as I pre-order them. And it doesn't mean that I don't read the summaries. Like, usually I read the summaries to make sure it's something that I do want. I just don't retain anything the summary said after I bought it. After I buy them, I just know something that I knew I wanted. So, The Key to You and Me by Faye Robin Brown. I think that's Faye. That's either J or Faye. Okay, it's J Robin Brown. It's gay. That's all. If anybody knows anything about me, it's that I like my gay stories. In Deeper Waters by F.T. Lukens. This is another book I showed you in another video because of my Rainbow Crate box. It's gay. There are pirates and princes and magic and mayhem. That's all I know. But also that artwork, the colors, beautiful, magnificent. I can't wait to read it. If you can hear what's going outside my window, I'm sorry. I don't know what the heck people are doing on the street, but it's ridiculous. But yes, In Deeper Waters by F.T. Lukens. I can't wait to read it because it's just this cover is so precious. And I'm not even a pirates type of person, but if it's gay, yes I am. These Feathered Flames, also gay. Almost actually, Magic Demands Payment. This is one that I wasn't going to get at first. For like months, I've been questioning whether or not I was going to get it because for some reason, every time I looked at it, it made me think it was a sequel to something. So I kept thinking it was a sequel to like some series. And I was like, well, I don't know what the first book is, so I'm going to leave it alone. And every time I look it up, I was like, oh, the first book of a series is not a sequel to anything. But somehow, every time I looked at it again, I would forget that it's not some sequel to something. But it's the first start of a series. Do I remember what it's about? No. Do I remember that there is some queerness in it? Yes. And then I think there's one book left. Oh, These Feather Flames by Alexandra Overy. I hope I remember to read everybody's names. And then the last book I believe I have is Between Perfect and Real by Ray Stove. This book was supposed to come out, I think, April 13th. But it didn't come out to April 27th. This is the only book I had for that day, and it's gay. And this is another one. I believe it had a digital archive. Did I read it? No. I just been so busy. Like this daycare, I'll be telling you, it takes me out. I go to work at 8. I get off at 5, but I'm there till 6 half the time because I have to wait for one of them to take me home. And then I try to do homework, but most of the time I'm knocked out. But also, it's so precious. Look at it. Anyway, those are the books. Count how many we have over here. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Yes. So there are 15 books right here. 16 if you include the one that I have digitally until I can get my hands on my physical copy. I feel like there's a digital copy I have every month because there's always at least one physical book missing. But I'll have it eventually. And anyway, I believe that is the end of this video. I'm hoping I'm not forgetting any books. If I am, oh well. See you on the flip side. Sorry if I sounded congested today. They keep telling me I sound congested. Oh well. They also keep thinking I'm drunk and I'm not. I had a little sake. I really don't like sake. That sake was disgusting. We went to a hibachi place. We had sake. Well, I had sake because my mother couldn't. I don't like alcohol. As I just said in the last video, I don't like alcohol. I don't like the taste of it. But my mother was like, would you try some sake? And I was like, will I? But I did. And it was watermelon flavored, which I think was a mistake. Because I love watermelon flavored things, but not that. But I drank it. I didn't let it go to waste. I didn't waste money. But they keep thinking I'm drunk. But I'm not. I promise. But I do think I may be a little congested. I may be a little congested. But, yes. Anyway, if you stuck around this long, thank you. And I'll see you next time I make a video. Hopefully, I'll have an unboxing to do soon. So, bye.